anybody who says anything else isn't telling the truth. And me and my family, we're all about telling the truth, even if it hurts or pride or, you know. So we all put everything out on the table. My dad is still a person, still a human. That's why we show him in his humanity. He doesn't deal with his mom like he deals with his homeboys or his dad or his little sister. You know, he still loves his family. Even though they don't agree with what he did, they understood. It was for a reason. He's not just looking out for himself, he's trying to take care of the whole family. So that's why I hope people can understand from season 2, read between the lines and take the soul from it in the little family household that they grew up in, and that they just had to take what resources they had in front of them and incorporate in their life. They didn't have any.
Welcome to the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. He's the one who released the footage that had everyone thinking Lil Meech had won just like his father. But it turns out Lil Meech actually cooperated with authorities against his own associate. That associate is still incarcerated, reportedly because Lil Meech promised to compensate him for taking the fall. There was no need to disclose that additional contraband was in the vehicle back in 2024. Let's rewind to 2022. That's when he reportedly revealed everything to law enforcement. Around that time, 50 Cent publicly criticized J. Prince Jr. for disrespecting him and defending Lil Meech's actions. Then there was the airport incident. Lil Meech attempted to board a plane with a firearm in his bag. He later claimed it belonged to his security team. But as many know, federal authorities, especially TSA, do not take such situations lightly. The firearm was detected during routine screening procedures. This is the same warning 50 Cent has been emphasizing for a long time, ever since Big Meech allegedly had Tammy deliver a message to BMF members, highlighting that the crew had collapsed. From within, 50 Cent wasn't attacking Lil Meech, he was trying to support him financially. But ultimately, Lil Meech made his own choices. He didn't need to follow the same path his father had already walked. Earning millions annually, he still chose to immerse himself in a street lifestyle. At that age, he could have taken responsibility for the firearm, considering his minor status. Instead, TSA reports suggest Lil Meech tried to shift the blame onto his bodyguard. They say he approached the airport casually, as if nothing was wrong possibly, assuming he could board a plane with a gun in his bag unnoticed. But rather than own up to the situation, he pointed fingers. Despite being underage, something that could have worked in his favor, he chose to deflect. He asked to call his mother, claimed he didn't know the gun was in the bag, and insisted it belonged to his bodyguard. In doing so, he implicated someone close to him.
Sir, my ID's in my bag.
In the bag?
Yes, sir, listen, I'm a minor, sir. I have security guards. Okay. They left that in my bag, sir. I did not pack my bag.
Well, we can get that all straightened out after the fact, okay? But until then, I have to put you in handcuffs until we figure this out.
Okay.
Okay, you understand that?
Can I call my mom or somebody, please?
We'll do that after.
Okay.
All right, just turn around for me, be cooperative. Everything's on video and audio surveillance. Plus, I'm on body cam. You understand that?
Sure, yes, I understand.
Okay. This is just for your safety and everybody else around you because there's guns involved, okay, or possible guns. We have to confirm it. Okay, X-ray doesn't tell us 100%, okay? It just says there's a possibility, and that's what it appears to be. You understand? Do you have anything else on you at this point?
No, so I promise.
That's dry snitching at its core. The truth is, many people end up in situations they can't get themselves out of. Most folks know Big Meech keeps a low profile. No matter what's happened with his son, he's fully aware that Lil Meech shares many of his traits. So if Big Meech ever told him that he'd end up talking, it's because he knows him. Like father, like son, as a parent. Big Meech should have reminded Lil Meech that if you're caught with something in your possession, you take the responsibility. TSA doesn't play around. They handcuffed him right away. The released body cam footage confirmed it all. It clearly shows Lil Meech implicating both his bodyguard and his friend. And that friend is still behind bars. That friend probably shouldn't have been anywhere near Meech in the first place, especially since he had just been released from federal prison. If you're backing Lil Meech, hit that like button. If you support 50 Cent, hit the like button too. Because no matter how you look at it, Lil Meech shouldn't have ended up in this mess. He knew the risks. Tammy's staying quiet, not issuing any public statements. But the proof is now out. One can deny that Lil Meech gave up names to save himself. If you believe he turned on his friend to escape the situation, show your support. Regardless of what he felt, he should have owned up and taken the charge right away. As for J. Prince Jr., stepping in to defend Lil Meech was out of line. That's not consistent with his message about loyalty and street code. If you say you stand on no snitching, then you don't protect someone who breaks that code. What happens on the block stays on the block. Federal agents stated Lil Meech took serious legal risks just to carry that weapon. And the feds don't joke, they have a 99% conviction rate. You really have to be cautious about who you keep around you. His bodyguard had already served time, and now, after sticking by Meech, he gets turned on. They might have never even discovered what else was in that truck when they pulled them over in 2024. But now, Lil Meech's image has taken a serious hit at this point. Everyone knows you play around with the system. Eventually, you'll get caught.
Curtis. You so infatuated with my lifestyle. You see me out on the yacht with a black, beautiful woman. And I hope you don't have anything against black, beautiful women, Curtis. I mean, what are you insinuating here? I mean, and we know you just had your heart shattered when you found out what we found out. We all found out together. And we know that's the mother of your youngest son, little Bruce Leroy. Man, but you got to give a beautiful black woman an opportunity, Curtis. We know you may have been hurt. You're a hurt hoe, but get over it, man. Enjoy a glass of fine bubbles and move on in life. Be happy.
Hit the like button if you believe Lil Meech should have kept quiet. He should have let the authorities do their job and taken responsibility, no matter what the situation was. He appeared nervous, almost fearful, and if your friend is asleep in the car, why would you toss something over just to check on him? The streets are unpredictable. Now there are no real friends. People might work with you or around you, but that doesn't make them loyal. 50 Cent already said the BMF series money is drying up. He's no longer backing Lil Meech. No financial support, no promotion, no matter how many times Meech apologizes. The damage is done. At the end of the day, you can't expect sympathy from anyone when you put yourself in a compromising position. Hit the like button if you feel Lil Meech made a major mistake. According to reports, even if Big Meech didn't directly speak out, he allegedly sent Tammy to inform on one of his own people. You can't assume you'll get away with everything. Especially in federal situations, law enforcement doesn't play around, especially at airports. 50 Cent also called out Jay Prince, saying you can't show disrespect to someone trying to help. At the end of the day, Lil Meech is responsible for the situation he's in, and it's up to him to figure a way out. No amount of money can fix a damaged reputation. Let me know in the comments if you're from the streets. Have you ever had someone tell on you, and you ended up doing time because of what they did or said? These are the same kinds of people. Big Meech once ran with, and now it's their children continuing the cycle. As for Jay Prince Sr., many feel he should have stayed out of this one. 50 Cent claims to know the full story between Big Meech and Lil Meech. Sure, Jay Prince was around back in the day when Meech was doing well, but these were the same people Jay Prince once looked up to. That's how he built his own influence and continued to thrive in Houston. According to 50 Cent, Jay Prince needs to keep Houston affairs in Houston, and he'll keep New York business in New York. Many people don't know when it's time to walk away, or how to choose their friends wisely. Not everyone is really in your corner. When you're locked up, very few people will stand by you. You've got to be careful who you confide in. A lot of people want your spot, and they'll pretend to support you just so they can study your every move and eventually take your place. Props to 50 Cent for dropping that body cam footage. When he did, it clarified a lot. Hit the like button if you're new to the channel, and hit it again if you think Lil Meech unknowingly set up his own people in the process. He's a grown man trying to shift responsibility for weapons and other items found in that black SUV onto his homie who had just gotten out of federal prison. Lil Meech doesn't even have a serious record. He could have taken the fall and let his friend remain free. That friend would still be out today. This is why trust is so difficult. Some people pretend to be on your side but secretly resent everything you do, stand for, and represent. You have to stay alert about who you surround yourself with. Some people are determined to drag you down no matter the cost. Big Meech later responded, saying he saw no issue with what his son did. This just proves that loyalty isn't what it used to be. No matter how much money someone has, it can't buy loyalty or true happiness. As 50 Cent bluntly said, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Hit that like button and subscribe if you agree. Ask yourself, could Lil Meech have avoided all this from the beginning? A lot of people believe he could have easily. Now his name is out there, tied to allegations of snitching. People are even calling him Lil Meech. And let's not forget, he burned his bridge with 50 Cent, only to turn around and link up with Rick Ross like it was all good. He claimed he needed money, but 50 was already backing him financially. Now the BMF series is over, and honestly, it's hard to blame 50 for pulling away. He values loyalty above everything, and he's been building his empire for years without switching up. So again, like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments. If you think Lil Meech crossed the line, he never should have turned on the very people who stood by him. Because at the end of the day, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.